Well, since the 7th of October, the world has been horrified, to say the least, by the gruesome fighting between Israel and Gaza. But some experts argue that this war could still get much worse. Well, for further clarity on the latest developments and for insight into how escalation of the Israel-Hamas war can impact oil prices as well as the global economy, joining us on the broadcast, Qamar Agha at the moment. Thank you so much, sir, for making time for us and joining us on NDTV. Now, as things stand at this very moment, the widespread fear in the West that this war would spark a full-fledged regional war between the US and Israel and half a dozen Arab-Iranian forces has not materialized. However, sir, neither has this confrontation remained confined to Gaza. It has sparked the first serious coordinated battlefield action by the axis of resistance across the region.
Yes, in fact, it has already spread into the region. Houthis have declared war against Israel in solidarity with the Palestinians. Then Hezbollah is also, time to time attacking, firing on Israel in solidarity with the Israelis. Now, yes. Americans have attacked some Hizb-Shabi bases in Iraq. These are the militant, pro-Iranian militant groups attacking American base within Iraq. So this way, it's going on. Then, it's not safe. It has come even to our doorstep, because very close to Indian shores. One Indian ship was also hit by, we don't know who was behind it, but it's still, matter is very serious. Then, you see, the Americans have deployed their troops in the Eastern Mediterranean. Then they have already deployed their large number of armada in the Persian Gulf region. Now they have to save. They are saying they have to protect the Red Sea. So the idea of these militant groups, is to enlarge the war so that it impacts the American economy. That is their game, and that could inflict, losses. They don't care about the oil prices would go up or would go down. They don't care because they are under sanctions. Iran is under sanctions, and then these Iraqi condition in Iraq is very dire economically. Is very weak, and secondly, even their institutions are very weak. Most of the institutions were destroyed during the American occupation. Secondly, Yemen is also, most of the part of the North Yemen, many cities were destroyed during the war in Yemen, and that continued for many years, with Saudi Arabia. So situation, they don't care about the price. Says they don't care about the war. They want this problem has to settle. The only way, I think, is to negotiations. By conducting war, Americans or Israeli will not help solve the purpose. India is also supporting the two-state solution. That is the only way out.
Right, sir. But isn't it undeniable that a broadened conflict could have painful economic consequences given the Red Sea's critical importance to global supply chain routes for energy and goods?
Oh, yes, because already almost 45% shipping has been transferred to other side. They are now the French, the Germans have announced these shipping companies have announced they have rerouted their ships from instead of going to Bab el-Mandab to Suez Canal. Now they are passing through the Cape of Good Hope, and then to Europe. It's a long circuitous route they have taken. Will take more than 2 weeks, to reach Europe, and the cost will go up. Insurance cost has also gone up to manifold because Houthis are attacking. Have already attacked number of ships passing through Bab el-Mandab. So that is a situation. The price of oil will definitely go up. Nobody can stop that. And we don't know how much it will go up because the Iranians have said one thing very clearly, that they will see to it, the oil installation, or they will not allow oil to pass through the Gulf of Hormuz. So
right,
they
sir,
have
but
made
at this stage, do you believe neither international diplomacy nor the prospect of regional conflict is expected to constrain Israel's use of force in Gaza?
That is a problem, because as far as Prime Minister Netanyahu is concerned, he's backed by the people, in this war. And his coalition government, believes in establishing a greater Israel. So they want to get rid of these Palestinians from Gaza, and want to. They have already started building settlements. Prime Minister Netanyahu has laid a foundation of the first settlement in Gaza itself. He went inside and laid a foundation stone. So I don't think, it all depends on America, because Israel is heavily dependent on America. If Americans continue to support economically and militarily to Israel, then it will Netanyahu will continue with the war. I'm sure, he will not deter, because public want the Israeli people want hostages to come back, but they're not asking, to stop the war. They want Netanyahu is not doing enough to bring hostages back. That is their concern.
Meanwhile, experts also argue that Iran is unlikely to directly intervene in this war, given the options it has and its broader regional and regime survival interests. But thank you so much, sir, for joining us on NDTV and taking out time for us. There's plenty of geopolitical tension today in terms of the Middle East, and it has given some angst to the security of the transit of oil and other goods as well.